Yeah, I'll sign.
We were considering doing some work, some, what do you call that stuff? Charitable work. That's it. We're considering doing some charitable work over in Nigeria. What do you think? Should we be doing that? Or?
I think that's a great idea.
Is it a great idea?
You can cut some taxes.
Well, I think that's a horrible idea.
Horrible idea. All right, so it's a great idea because I can save some taxes. I like that. And it's horrible because to ourselves, our company. So how? But it's a trivial job. But how do we be charitable to ourselves?
Car upgrades, things like that. Christmas movies. I prefer valet parking when I arrive at the building. But if we do charitable,
I think we should be listening.
Executive Hank, we have some great options for you. You know all the linguistic styles are very controversial, especially in hiring now. Women aren't getting the power positions that they need to, but we've come to you with 5 core persuasion tactics that are going to help you persuade the executives at your firm to be able to incorporate better leadership, especially among women, from those who have slipped through the cracks of the hiring process in the past. And these are backed by studies that have done within the past 100 years. We'll get to it. So there's 5 core principles, and my team at Chicken Business Persuasive Consulting are going to run you through those.
So the first one we have is liking. You can do this 2 ways. Find the similarities you have with them, and they'll be more willing to, you'll connect more and they'll be more willing to listen to you. And then you can also give genuine praises, and if you show that you like them, they'll be more willing to like you and more willing to listen to you.
For social proof here, this time and time again has shown itself to work. Think about going to a friend's fundraiser. Sometimes you don't necessarily agree with the cause, but since they're your friends, you are going to be more persuaded to donate to their cause because it is social proof. And another example is people look heavily to those around them in similar positions, industry, for what the social norms are. And as you can see, there's 2 studies here, 82, Journal of Applied Psychology, and 60s, Journal of Personality and Social Psychology to back this up.
For consistency, people align themselves with their clear commitments. You need to make commitments active, public, and voluntary. People not only need to like you, but they need to feel committed to what you're trying to get them to do. And for an example for this, if people are signing a petition to better a recreational facility, these same people later on will also make donations to better these facilities.
For authority, people should use experts because people rely heavily on expert opinions. For example, basically, like, you need to establish your authority also. Like, it's good to bring in other authority figures with you, but you also need to make sure, and it's good to set time ahead so you can make sure that people know that you know what you're talking about. Examples of this are like going to a meal the night before a presentation. That's helpful.
So the last principle we're going to look at is scarcity, and the basic idea of scarcity is that people want more of things that they cannot have, basically. And so applying this to the workplace, when you bring things to your manager, obviously they want to see new and innovative ideas. So, but one way to present this to people is with telling them what they're going to lose versus what they gain, because people are much more prone to listening to you and taking action when they know they're going to lose something opposed to when they gain it. For example, a study done in 1988 where people were told that their house should be insulated. Some people were told that there was going to be a loss, and others were told that they were going to save money, and double the people did it when they were told that there was going to be a loss. The most important thing was scarcity and giving your management things that are exclusive and no one really has information to yet, it's got to be credible, because if not, they are going to definitely take you down and definitely look into it.
So we have shown you 5 different ways you can do it. Our suggestion is use social proof or scarcity, but in the end it's your decision, so choose whichever one you feel is going to be more beneficial to you.
Scarcity is going to work great because there are some firms that are doing this now, but we want to be ahead of the curve. We want to get new leadership that can change the game, put us ahead of competition. In social proof, again, there's other people that are doing this, and we already see that it's working. And before it comes mainstream, we should take advantage of this opportunity to get ahead of the game and become one of the top competitors in this market. Again, we have our 5 principles laid out here on the next slide. And it's ultimately your choice. You know these people a lot better than we do, but we wanted to present you with the research that's been done through psychological and personality journals. But you know these people, and we want to give you these options to make the decision with our recommendation of scarcity and social proof as being your main points. Thank you.
So should we provide them with scarce social proof? These guys just kind of... What about you, gentlemen? What do you think?
Scarce social proof?
Yes. What do you like about it? Help me out here.
I think it's important to prove yourself to your peers and help out guys.
How exactly are you guys going to help women in the workplace? I mean, it's one thing to convince the executive to do it, but how are you going to implement that? What are the managers going to do to actually help the women in the workplace?
Well, Executive Hank already knows all the problems with linguistic styles and how that lets women fall through the cracks in hiring systems and promotions. So we're giving him the persuasive tools he needs to go to his management boards and convince them that they need to take action. We're here to provide the persuasive elements, not the direct action. We need to help him persuade his peers.
Are we good?
We're good.
Thank you for your time.